morning. The week has started, began almost in the middle. I hope your Monday was well so far. I hope you had a pleasant day yesterday. And I hope you're up and about with your ambitious self just to get your day going with the positive vibes. Now it's a happy Tuesday. Yay, yay, right here. Happy Tuesday. May the Lord walk beside you today, guiding, keeping, and giving you peace every step of the way. May He always bless you with His loving presence. Okay, guys, so at the end of the day, we want to get into this content. We're in 2026, and people still can reflect on their blackness, where people don't want to hire them, where people refuse to work with them because of their color. So, because it's Black History Month, we still have to come and talk about these things that are occurring right now. So Halle Berry won an Oscar and says I was still black the next morning with directors refusing to cast her. She later advised Cynthia Erivo that Oscar wins cannot be validation. So you know that lady with the witch movie that I went to go and see with the kiddies and stuff like that. She's been winning Oscar from the other day all this time. And she's saying, girl, yeah, you're winning all of these Oscar. Yeah. But just remember, at the end of the day, Oscar wins cannot be validation, cannot be validated. Because at the end of the day, you're still black and there's going to be other directors that don't want to work with you. So let's unpack the story greatly and neatly. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Whenever you join, if you don't join, then this is your content for Tuesday. So let's get into it quick and fast, all right? Also have the order for you guys. So we're going to unpack this in 2026, where your blackness still going to prevent you from getting a job. Your blackness is still going to prevent you for you to do roles. Your blackness is still right here at the forefront of being black. So are you proud to be black? Let's unpack this quick and fast. Halle Berry recently sat with The Cut for a profile ahead of the release of her new thriller, Crime 101, and revealed that she once advised Cynthia Erivo not to place any real weight on a winning an Oscar. Erivo has been nominated twice for Best Actress, Harriet and Wicked, while Berry made history as the first black woman to win the Oscar for the Best Actress with her performance in Monster Ball. She remains the only black winner in the category to this day. I wonder why. Ouch. All right, guys? The Oscar didn't necessarily change the course of my career, Berry told the publication. After I won it, I thought there was going to be like a script truck showing up outside my front door. While I was widely proud of it, I was still black the next morning. Directors were still saying, if we put a black woman in the role, what does this mean for the whole story? Do I have to cast a black man? Then it's a black movie? Then black movies don't sell overseas in this tight day and age in 2026. Oh my. In this day and age, 2026, guys. All right? In this day and age, 2026. Could you imagine? In this day and age, 2026. All right? Moving forward, as Erivo's acting career took off years later with its own Oscar nomination, Berry told her fellow performer, you goddamn deserve it, but I don't know that it's going to change your life. It cannot be a validation for what you do right. Berry has often spoken out in disappointment over how her historic Oscar win lacked impact for both her own career and the industry at large. She told Marie Claire in 2024 that she's internally miffed that no black woman has come behind me for the Best Actress Oscar. I'm continually saddened by that year after a year, and it's certainly not because there has been nobody deserving. In fact, Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's only a other woman of color to win the Best Actress Oscar. All right? Speaking to Verity in 2020, Berry cited Erivo is Harriet with Ruth Negga in loving as Oscar-worthy performance by black women. She later added Andra Day in the United States versus Billie Holiday and Viola Davis in May Rainey Black Bottom to the list. I thought there were women that rightfully, arguable, could have, should have. I hope they would have. But why hasn't But why it hasn't gone that way, I don't have the answers. Berry told Verity at the time nothing her win remained one of the biggest heartbreak as she never opened up door for more black women at the Oscars. Mighty God we serve. The morning after I thought, whoa, I was chosen to open a door and then to have no one. I question, was that an important moment or was it just an important moment for me? Berry said. I wanted to believe it was so much bigger than me. It felt so much bigger than me, mainly because I knew others should have been there before me and they weren't. Just because I won an award doesn't mean that magically the next day there was a place for me. I was just continuing to forge a way out of no way. My God. Head over to the Cut website to read Berry's latest profile entirety. All right, guys. So right now, Halle Berry is saying basically, not because you win an Oscar, you're still out here black. People are not gonna cast you. People are not gonna want you in their movies because first thing they're going to say, so then I have to bring a black woman in it. Then I have to do an all black woman movie. Then I have to bring black men in it. Black women and black movies don't sell overseas. Do you believe that for once? Well, if you don't believe it, let's unpack it quick and fast. So from there, guys, this is a short content. I just want to read to you guys. Although it's Black history, people are still struggling out there as being black. Even Halle Berry is out here struggling as she's being black, as she's the only black woman that won history of the first black woman to win the Oscar for Best Actress with performance. Until now, nobody else end up in her role. Quite so. Okay, guys? So we had to come and talk about that. So I have the audio, and I'm going to drop the audio for you guys right now.
Halle Berry won an Oscar and says, I was still black the next morning, with directors refusing to cast her. She later advised Cynthia Erivo that Oscar wins cannot be validation. Halle Berry recently sat down with The Cut for a profile ahead of the release of her new thriller, Crime 101, and revealed that she once advised Cynthia Erivo not to place any real weight on winning an Oscar. Erivo has been nominated twice for Best Actress, Harriet, and A Wicked, while Berry made history as the first black woman to win the Oscar for Best
Erivo, your
Actress
lady
for
in the
performance
witch,
in
right?
Monsters Ball. She remains the only black winner in the category to this day. That Oscar didn't necessarily change the course of my career, Berry told the publication. After I won it, I thought there was going to be, like, a script truck showing up outside my front door. While I was wildly proud of it, I was still black that next morning. Directors were still saying, if we put a black woman in this role, what does this mean for the whole story? Do I have to cast a black man? Then it's a black movie. Black movies don't sell overseas. As Erivo's acting career took off years later with its own Oscar nominations, Berry told her fellow performer, you goddamn deserve it, but I don't know that it's going to change your life. It cannot be the validation for what you do, right? Berry has often spoken out in disappointment over how her historic Oscar win lacked impact for both her own career and the industry at large. She told Marie Claire in 2024 that she's eternally miffed that no black woman has come behind me for that Best Actress Oscar. I'm continually saddened by that year after year. And it's certainly not because there has been nobody deserving. In fact, Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once is the only other woman of color to win the Best Actress Oscar. Speaking to Variety in 2020, Berry cited Erivo in Harriet and Ruth Negga in Loving as Oscar-worthy performances by black women. She later added Andra Day in The United States vs. Billie Holiday and Viola Davis in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom to the list. I thought there were women that rightfully, arguably, could have, should have. I hoped they would have, but why it hasn't gone that way, I don't have the answer, Berry told Variety at the time, noting her win remained one of my biggest heartbreaks as it never opened up a door for more black women at the Oscars. The morning after, I thought, wow, I was chosen to open a door. And then, to have no one. I question, was that an important moment, or was it just an important moment for me? Berry said. I wanted to believe it was so much bigger than me. It felt so much bigger than me, mainly because I knew others should have been there before me and they weren't, Just because I won an award doesn't mean that, magically, the next day, there was a place for me. I was just continuing to forge a way out of no way. Head over to the Cuts website to read
Okay.
Berry's latest profile in its entirety.
So you
We hope you enjoy.
so you guys believe that Halle Berry go through all of this discrimination in Hollywood? You guys believe, as pretty as she is, vocal as she is, have her act together and stuff like that, you guys believe that although she won, she's the only black woman to win the Oscar. Okay? She's the only black woman. She was a Berry. Remember, Halle Berry made history as the first black woman to win the Oscar for the Best Actress with her performance in Monster Ball. And she said after that, doors still never opened for her. She was still discriminated against. People were still biased against her. So do you believe in all of those things? Do you think that stuff is still going on in Hollywood? And what says you? Leave it in the comment section. From there, yesterday, guys, remember we spoke about the Epstein situation. And we said to you guys that this is unraveling a lot. Okay? This is unraveling a lot. And at the end of the day, when you really think about it, a lot more people are going to be dragged down in the situation. Well, guys, in the Harvey Weinstein and the latest Epstein file, we get to understand, guys, right here and right now, that Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T mentioned in the latest Epstein file. Okay, guys? Troubling and disturbing, but what can we say? I have a little bit of the audio, so let's unpack it quick and fast. All right, guys? Quick and fast.
Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T mentioned in latest Epstein file release. The Department of Justice on Friday released 3 million documents from the Jeffrey Epstein files, along with 2,000 videos and roughly 180,000 images. The latest batch included mention of celebrities like Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Harvey Weinstein. Mentions of the trio did not come from Epstein's personal records nor reports corroborated by law enforcement. The two rappers and the disgraced Hollywood mogul were named in a tip to the FBI, which was archived as part of the Epstein investigation. The tip itself does not imply these individuals were investigated, nor does it in any way imply guilt for the accusations posed. As stated by the DOJ, because of the sweeping nature of the Epstein Files Transparency Act, everything sent to the FBI by the public in relation to the case was slated for release, meaning some of the accusations posed could be fake or falsely submitted. According to an FBI crisis intake report included in the latest Epstein release, an anonymous victim, who claimed she had been drugged and sexually abused in several instances throughout the years, said Pusha T, Terrence LeVar Thornton, was one of her handlers. Also in the report, the victim said she once woke up in a room with Weinstein and Jay-Z, Sean Carter, with her. The report also stated that because the victim was drugged in both scenarios, her memory was clouded.
Cha-cha.
Reps for Jay-Z and Pusha T did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comment. Director Mira Nair, the mother of New York Mayor Zoran Mamdani, was also found in the new release. She was mentioned by name in an email from publicist Peggy Siegel to Epstein. Siegel wrote that she saw Nair.
So we don't even want to drag it out. I'm sure you got the drift, so we don't want to drag it out. So in the latest Epstein file, Jay-Z and Pusha T and perverted Weinstein that is begging not to go to Rikers Island. I'm going to come and unpack the story in a couple of days where he's begging the judge, please, Rikers Island is not for me, okay? Nevertheless, guys, kiss her teeth and pass. And this Black History Month, Sherry Daytime Talk Show has canceled after 4 seasons. She thought she was going to be the next Wendy now, girl. But I guess remember when it comes to these movies and these TV shows and stuff, at times you don't end up nowhere here. So like I said, guys, if you don't know, now you know. Sherry Daytime Talk Show cancel after 4 seasons. Girl, they can you real quick. After 4 seasons, let's see who's going to replace her right about now. I am not sure. Okay, guys? Now, I am going to wrap up this live. It's a short live, but I just came to drop my content because at times if I don't drop my content, then it seems like I am not doing my blogging or I'm not giving you guys what you need, your daily content. Okay, guys? From there, our heart and soul goes out. All right. And since we're talking about Oscar and Grammys and all of that, let's go here. Then we get to understand that Kendrick Lamar make history as the rapper with the most Grammy. Remember I said Kendrick Lamar is out here. Remember we said that Drake and Kendrick Lamar have been out here going back and forth. Remember I said the other day that the judge dismissed that case with that song Not Like Us and all of that stuff. Kendrick Lamar is just out here and just shooting his shots and rapping his rap. Seriously, although I don't like rap crap. But nevertheless, guys, if you like the rap crap, then this is for you, so to speak. From there, guys, we're going to go to a devastating news. Again, you know that Kip Rich lost his baby. And to another person who lost their baby, we're going to go here. So we say Snoop Doggy Dogg daughter, Corey, is mourning the loss of her 10-month-old baby, Cody. Okay, or Cody. All right, guys. And our heart and soul goes out. We didn't know that this tragedy struck and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if you care to know, Snoop Doggy daughter lost her 10-month-old baby. Imagine you grow a 10-month-old baby and the baby end up dying. What a tragedy. How you going to come back from that, I'm not sure. I know Kiprich and Kizzy's situation is similar, but when you really think about it, their baby was born premature, very wee small. This baby was born pretty full term and lasted on earth 10 months and end up passed away. So let her soul rest in peace. So gone too soon, so young, guys. Okay, from there I am running on quickly and swiftly. Right now I'm running on, like running on. We're gonna drop this out for Black History. Mathematician Gladys West dies at 95. She was a hidden figure behind the GPS that you use to go anywhere in the world or anywhere in the city or anywhere in the country. Mathematician Gladys West dies at 95. She was a hidden figure behind the GPS. So we gotta shout that out for Black History, guys. Okay, so that was the content. I know the content is pretty short, but I gotta keep it short because I got to run. It's better I give you a content than don't give you none, and it's better I give you the content late than don't give you none. It's better late than never, late than sorry. Okay, guys. So at the end of the day, big up you guys, nice clean selves. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. All right, guys. And from here, we're moving on, and we're going to say Tuesday blessings. Okay, nothing can break the spirit. Okay, that is in God's hands. Have an amazing day until we get and reach out until we meet again. Okay, guys, peace and love.